is Dorothy coming at you in the raw. I have no content management face, no content creator face on at all. This is me in the raw, no editing. Remember what in the raw means? No editing done. So this is it. There's a couple of products that I am wanting to introduce to you because I'm wanting to make some transformations to this look. That there's one of the things I want to target is the gray that is coming up here. You see that gray? And this gray right here. Now when I curl it and I style it right, I can make that gray work for me. But you know, that gray is spreading, honey. You know, as time ticks, so does the gray spread. Okay, so I'd like to get in front of it while it's just this little corner right here. Right there. All right, so there's a product I want to introduce there. This is going to be about a month-long experiment for me before you even see this video. Actually, maybe a long than that, because once I get through with the experiment, I got to put it all together, which I'll be humming along as I go building. So, but once this comes out, let me know what you think about the results. I'm looking forward to seeing what they're going to look like. Right? I'm looking forward to seeing. I'm trying out a new shampoo too because I need to change up. You know how every now and then you use a shampoo for so long you have to break. It's like you strip it when you get a different kind of shampoo and you change it up and it strips out the old shampoo, any kind of residue from previous conditions and previous hair washings and stuff like that. So when you change up your shampoo like that, it kind of strips that out. And I've got this favorite shampoo that I've been using for a very long time, but I'm not getting the results I used to get. And I know that's because I need to change it up. So I'm going to do that. And I'm going to show you that product that I'm changing it up to, and I'm going to watch it for a month, study it, and see what it does for my hair, and then you can see the results. And then also, along with that, I am going to address some other areas. I know you see it all over this face. Come on, y'all. Y'all know. See that right there? We all got it. Okay, all that right there, right here. Okay. We all got it. That right there. I used to be a cigarette smoker, so I've got the little lines that most typically cigarette smokers usually get from like that. But so I'm looking to address all of those issues. You think I'm waiting on a miracle? Well, let's study that. Let's give it that month. I'm gonna watch it and see what happens. But be right back once I get this hair shampooed, and then I'm going to show you the shampoos I was using, and then I'll show you the application that I'll be applying tonight, both to my wrinkles and to that naughty gray spot right there. See y'all later. There we go. So see, it looks like it's still there, but it did say that you had to use it about at least 3 times a week. And this was the first application, so I really wasn't expecting a whole lot, but I'm gonna keep watching. All right, so I'll show you what it is I'm using. So if you want to try this trial out with me, you can. All right, so we have the shampoo and the conditioner first. What I was using was Chi Essentials. It has keratin bonding in it. Keratin. And these are a really good price. If you've used keratin before, you know the benefits it has on your hair, and it helps with the split end bending, and which means you don't have to trim as often, and you get more growth between your trims. So keratin helps prolong that trimming process, which means more growth. You can get it in the conditioner, and I'm not sure if that's focusing good or not, but in the video, I'll have a clearer shot for you in case that did not pop up good. But I will also provide you a link to all of these products there as well. And this is the one that's going to help me with that gray. Oh my God, the gray. Dr. Groot. You see it, Dr. Groot? Yeah, I know somebody knows about it. I know you do. That as opposed to, it says there's a 3 weeks restoration. Typically it takes about 3 weeks. But that, I guess, and that depends on how often you use it, how much gray you have, how advanced it is. So, and I don't really have a whole lot. I'm trying to catch it early, okay? And I see it grade gracefully, not graze overnight, okay? And you know that'll happen quick, but stress. But, yeah, this is what I'm working with right now, so I'll put one together, get us a little short clip out there, so if y'all are interested in doing this trial with me, you're welcome to. So I'm going to set those to the side, and now that I have addressed that part of the project, which was my hair, let me get it up off my face, because now we're going to work on all those laugh lines and all those smile lines, the stress lines and the worry lines, the frown lines. You know what? What would life be without them, right? Because every one of those emotions lets you know you're living life, baby. You're living life. And what is the world without balance, right? All right, so let me get a clamp up there. We're going to get that hair up. And I'm going to see what I can do to undo a little bit of time there. All right, first thing we want to start off with is I want to do the exfoliating. And I'm going to re-wet my face again, because you should do it while your face is freshly wet. And let's see. Yes, this is the... Yeah, this is it. That is an exfoliation right there. So, we are going to wet my face real quick. 1 second. Some hot water to open those pores up. Okay, so I got a hot rag, and I'm just going to kind of... Alright, so we got a hot rag on there. We're opening up those pores. Alright. Now, we are going to apply exfoliating. I'm skipping a step. Alright, so what we're going to be applying, I have heated my face up, and we're going to apply an exfoliating. It's a collagen booster. It exfoliates and boosts your collagen together. So this is a good cleansing agent. I've opened up my pores with a hot rag. And so I'm just going to put a little bit on there. Slide it all around your face right there. Don't take a lot. It's abrasive. It's a little abrasive. And what the exfoliation is supposed to be doing for you is it takes off a very micro thin layer of skin. And it encourages skin regrowth, which encourages collagen. Hence, collagen booster. So, we are going to exfoliate this side. There we go. That's where I get a lot of sweat sometimes, and my glasses sit there. So sometimes that needs a little extra care right there. Alrighty. And let's catch around those lips. That might be putting too much on. We'll see. I will know once my skin starts reacting. Alright, there we go. But it's not a lot, so. Okay. So I'm gonna get that on right there. Massage it in there. Don't overdo it, because you might irritate your skin. That's why I got to be careful, because I do have psoriasis. I have eczema. And you can see it in the red patches. And as we go through my transformation process, you'll see how I hide all those red patches. Everybody that lives around me in the town that I live in sees me the way I am. You know, I am who I am. you know. But when I do my video edits, I do like to put on that online persona. And this is that transformation. Alright. So I'm going to heat that rag back up. I've heated that rag back up. And this process is something that is recommended you do about 2 to 3 times a week. So usually I like to do stuff, this part, exfoliating, it's kind of, to me, it's kind of like the cleansing. I like to do it as soon as I get out of the shower, before I lay down at night. That way I've got all that moisture on my face soaking up at night, not me wiping my face and this, that, and the other, taking all that moisture I just put on it off. So I typically like to do it before I go to bed at night. Alright, let me do one more rinse. Alright, now I got all that extra little grit right there. Just kind of pulled it back when I brush my hair. Alright. Try not to scratch it too much with that exfoliation. Okay, so we got that in there. And let's see. Let me get over here in better light. So I can see. Yeah, yeah. I can feel the difference. I can definitely feel it. Okay. So, again. Alright, now. So, our next product is going to be another collagen booster. Yes, collagen, 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 baby. Women our age? Yeah. Hand over the collagen in a bottle, baby. And here it is. Right there. Alright, so we're going to just press that little button right there one time. And if you watch, it's so cute how it's delivered. Watch. Bam. There it is. Alright, so now let's pull that up. Just the right amount. This should take care of your whole face. One push, right? Alright, so we take a little bit there. And we take a little bit there. Right there where those wrinkles are at, baby. Hit it. Slide it on in there. Alrighty. Now I am going to put it here. Right there above those brows. Because I'm a very expressive person. Especially with, you see what I'm saying? And those wrinkles, they really sit in after time, over the years. Don't they, ladies? Alright. And guys, don't act like y'all ain't got no string. Y'all age. You know you do. You know you do. Don't even be trying to be strong like that. Y'all age too. And y'all don't like wrinkles no more than we do. Right? Y'all want to be young? I don't mind getting older, because that comes with experience. The only way to get it is to live it, right? But, you know, it's nice to be able to defy the age effects a little bit there. And Lord knows the harder you work, the faster they come. You have to have plenty of this on stock. Alrighty. And then we're going to put it right there. Because there's those laugh lines. Man, I've done some laughing in my time, I'm telling you. I've had some good times in my life. And I am very blessed. I've got 2 beautiful boys. Both of them are grown. I got a beautiful granddaughter. Walking, talking, sassing. You know it. You know. And she's just as precious as she can be. Let's see. Alright, so while that's doing that, let me tell you a little bit about the next step. We got 2 more steps. Just 2. Alright, so our next step is going to be the Ultimate Rejuvenating Multi-Corrector. This is supposed to help reduce fine lines. And let me hold it up there real quick, and then we're going to go take a shot in the light at those crow's feet of mine and see if they have diminished any. Alright, let's go. Okay. Yeah, you can see that eczema right there, can't you? But let's, if you can look past the eczema, let's look and see. Do we see any of the wrinkles in there? In my last episode of this right here, I am going to show you how to conceal that eczema. Let's see. Without it looking patchy, without it looking cakey. Because I know how eczema is, honey. It's hard to fight those battles. It is. Alright. So that looks like it's firming it up pretty good right there. Alright, well, let's go ahead and start on this next step. Okay? I'm going to put you back up here. And we're going to do the multi-corrector. And then I got another nice little jewel. It is also something to work with the wrinkles. Girl, we're working hard on. We worked hard to create them. And then we got to work hard to get rid of them. And I know, guys, it's weird. How ironic, right? Life is just ironic. Alright. So this is more. So I'm going to start off with that. And let's see how far we get. Alright, for a tube like that. Alright, so this gives us an idea of portion control. Because portion controls makes these last longer, right? And when they last longer, we get full benefit, and it's ready to get another one. Make it last just as long, you get good use out of it. So I do believe in portion control. So I'm going to start off with that, and let's just see what I need for my face. And so I always start off with just a little bit, and then I find out how much I need, and then from that forward, I know how much I typically need to apply, and I can keep it that way. All right, so I'm going to start off with those crow's feet, because, ooh, yes. All right, and we're going to definitely catch those bags, because we all know. Now be careful around the eyes. And if you have eczema, it can be a little sensitive there. A little bit, but it's nothing unbearable. It's not hurting me. I'm not getting any adverse reactions. It's just letting me know it's there. That's all. Alright. There we go. But I think that's because of the skin type next to my eye. Is everyone's eye. You know, the closer to your eye you get, the tenderer your skin. Alright. Now see, I just gotten the bags under my eyes and those crow's feet, and I'm about to apply the last of that. So that tells me that I'll be needing a little more than that if I'm going to get all this. Alrighty, so let's do that. Alrighty. And we're going to get another daub just like that one. Because that was about like binoculars. It covered over my eyebrows and under my eyes. Alright, so I'm starting with another one a little bit smaller than that maybe, but alright. So I'm going to take both of those. I'm just going to catch that right there. I get down over that top lip. Okay. catching those laugh lines, girl. Okay. Alright. This more out. Okay, so I have applied that all over my face. I haven't done anything on mine. Okay, let's see what effect this product had on top as we're layering it, because I'm doing all of these products each time I get out the shower. Okay, with the exception of the exfoliation, because you can do that too much. And especially if you have psoriasis, it's not a good idea to do it too much. So, I won't be doing that every night. But the other collagen booster products that do not exfoliate my skin, I will be doing nightly. And I may do the exfoliating maybe once a week. Is likely how I'll take care of that one. Alright, so let's have a look and see what we got. They are wider. Again, first application, first night. Okay. Alright, so we're going to move on to the next one. Alright. And this product it's a line eraser with retinol. So it boosts your collagen, but it also has retinol in it. It's a very beautiful little bottle. Look at that. And it's so fancy. Watch how it opens. So the trick to it was when you spin it and it's coming up, you got to spin it until it clicks. If you don't, when you mash it back in, it's going to shut again. So spin it until it clicks, okay? And by then, it'll push all the way up. And what that does is it puts a little lever under there. You just got to pump it a couple of times until you get a little bit in your hands. So I'm going to start off with that. With this product, I usually use something like that in there. But let's see. Usually it's about the only one that I use. So I'm curious to see what these stacked on each other will do. Alright, so I'm going to start off with a swipe across my forehead right there. Did that not just sound country, y'all? Oh my word, I just heard myself. Okay. Alright, let's see. Alright, so that takes care of that forehead. It looks like it's already tight. And you see that? Almost looking like I'm going. Oh, let me do it. Alright, so I got it there and catch right under those eyes. Bring it across those crow's feet and pull it out toward the outside of my face. Alright. I need it one more time for across the bottom jaw area, so I'm going to give it one more push. Yeah, one more push. The first one was 2, so that's 3 pushes for the whole face. Alright. There we go. Alright, now, so again, I'm going to pull to the outside. Right on. Wear everything back. And let it dry. And don't move your face. Just remain emotionless. Oh, can we do that? Really? Can we? I think we can for a little while. Be right back. A little bit shallower. First application, day 1 of a 4-week project. It did kind of turn that blonde right there a darker brown, didn't it? Put a little more red in it. And I do actually have auburn hair in the right light. Okay, so it's been 1 week, and I've done the 3 doses of the Dr. Groot I was telling you about.
Yeah, there should be a
And I have stuck faithfully by the conditioner and the shampoo, the Key Keratin, Key Essentials Keratin Bond.
For 5 more videos.
So that's it. And as I told you before, the exfoliating is something that I only do once a week, and that's if I feel like I need to, because I have psoriasis, but you can do it as often as you feel the need to. Some people, everybody's skin's different. I think the recommended was 3 times a week or something like that. But to me, I couldn't do that. No, once a week. And then sometimes I don't, if my face is still, if it doesn't feel like it needs it, I don't do it. But when you have psoriasis and if you have it, you know what I'm talking about. All right. And then there was also this. I have been using that each time I wash my face. So this is what I've been using. It is the Rice Water Bright Foaming Cleanser. Okay. So that's what I've done tonight already. Okay. And that was my the 7th day. It's been 1 week. All right, and so now the remaining items that we're studying, and this is going to be the before shot before I put this on. And where are the other 2 pieces? Just set that behind my phone. Alrighty, there we are. Back up here. Okay, so the 3 items, if you'll recall, is a new Clinical Collagen Booster Firming Cream. We start off with that one as a moisturizer. It has a collagen booster that firms your face up. Okay, and then we have the new Clinical Line Eraser with Retinol. So we put that on after we do this. Between each one, I let them dry first, and I try to keep my face expressionless. So then there's that one. And then we're going to wrap it up with the Ultra Multi Corrector. This helps balance out your skin tones and gets rid of the fine lines. The fine lines are left over after I get through with the other 3. But what I want to do before I start putting these on is get under the light and get a good view like I did on the first application. Before I applied it, I got a good view in the light, and after I applied it, I got another view, and we could see the changes between. And then when I want to go back at the end, we'll look at the before and compare for each week, and the after and compare for each week, and see the progress it made by doing this continuously every day. Because these 3 products is something that I've done every day. The rice water is something I wash with every morning or night before I go to bed. And then I put this on after, and then this one, and then this one. That's a daily thing for me. All right, and it's going to go on for 28 days to see how much change we have. Okay, so that's my face at the present. Let me get in there real good so you can see the lines. See the crow's feet right there? They're still there. Not as bad as they were. I had a lot of lines right here the last time. If you recall, I had really deep lines right here. So I'm looking forward to getting this video set up next to the other one and seeing how much of a difference is. Because when you see it every day, you don't see the change. But when you put a gap between them and you look at the before and after, and there's time, sometimes you can, that's when you see it. So that's why I'm doing this. All right. so let's go ahead and start with the moisturizer and cream. I've been doing about 2 pumps of these right here. Depends on how long you wait after you get out of the shower too when you put it on. The longer you wait, the drier your face is and the more absorbent it is, but at the same time you want it while your pores are still hot and your skin's still moist because you want to lock that moisture in with it. So I've been using 2 pumps for the most part. If I can get to my face fast enough, I go ahead and smooth it on down my neck. Girl, you know, I'm gonna tell you, I used to weigh. Now we won't go there, but I used to have a little more weight on me than what I have right now when I lost a lot of weight, and these wrinkles is part of that, but not all of it. You know, I'm 50 something. We won't go the big God knows something. But so yeah, so a lot of this I've earned, like most of us, you know. All right, so let's let that, make sure I get some right there. I think I'm a little more of that feels. I'm gonna do a half a pop right there and catch between my eyes and down the bridge of my nose, because I crinkle my nose when I smile, I crinkle my nose when I'm mad, I crinkle my nose when I'm concerned, I crinkle my nose for everything. So yes, I have plenty of lines there and right across my forehead. And oh, those crow's feet. And that comes with laughter right there. Crow's feet are good things. You had fun earning those. See when I smile, where those crow's feet are coming from? That's where we get them from. So if you have crow's feet, you smiled a lot in your life. And that's a good thing. That means you had a good life full of laughter and love. Alrighty. So we're going to let that dry a little bit. Let's have one of those fans in here. One of those backyard fans you have at a barbecue and you shoot mosquitoes and flies and gnats away. Alright, so that feels like it's still damp right there, isn't it? Yeah. Alright, let's let that finish soaking in pretty good. You see that line? The last time they just relaxed like this, you could see, and you can still see it, but it's a lot shallower than it was. A lot shallower. Alright, so let me go ahead. I've been doing 4 pumps of these. Okay? And now I roll them around. Hit those high spot areas first. Down the bridge of that nose, those crow's feet. Pull out. Pull out. Now this next one won't go on as fast because you're supposed to tap it on. Tap it into those fine lines. And then you stay expressionless. And then that one there, this one's going to get dry. So we've probably got about 10 minutes. I'll see you in a few minutes. Alright, it's not quite there yet. Whew. I didn't think I'd put that much on. It rubbed in pretty good. Let's go ahead and get started on the other because it's not as tacky as it was. It's just really soft and full of moisture, and that's a good thing. That's what we want. So that's good. All right, so now we're going to move on to this. Again, this is one that you remain expressionless and you pat it on. Don't rub it on. Okay, so I'm just going to, I find that if I try to get just a little bit, I keep coming back for it. So I just, there you go, right there. And I think I want to start up here. I'm just going to tap it across there, down my crow's feet right there, and start smacking away. Keep it out of your eyes. But I do put it on my lids because I got wrinkles on those lids. They live as long as we have. Yes, you're gonna have them. And the way I see it, I earned every one of them. But that don't mean I want to wear them. Right, ladies? Alright. Now let's get the sides here. I'm going to hit that crow's feet again. And right there. Ugh. Right up the center of my face is where most of my wrinkles are. Because I lost a lot of weight. I was telling you that I gained quite a few pounds when I was going to school full-time, working full-time, and raising 2 kids. And you would think, being that busy, you would lose weight. No, not necessarily. You eat your way through studies, you eat your way through work, and you eat your way through preparing meals, and you power snack to have the energy to keep going through the night. So with that comes weight, let alone weight that you came from having children to begin with. And then ladies go through these changes in life, and some gain, some lose. Everybody hits menopause differently. And that's where all the weight fell off. And right there with it, every wrinkle I had doubled. And that's just a part of life, though. I mean, you know, that's just the way it is. Our objective is to make the best use of what God gives us. Whether that be talents, skin, health, our very vessel. And you take care of it. I said not to rub, darling. And I try to eat healthy, but you know, chocolate be calling me, caffeine be calling me, and nicotine be calling me. As much as I appreciate this gift, those little vices, they get us, don't they? Alrighty. Including the need to not have wrinkles. Our vanity. Isn't that something? But, ladies, you know we like to see our inner beauty shine. And sometimes, thanks to the good Lord, has the ability to make our brains operate in certain ways. We have beautiful scientists that know how to put together things to help us do just that, defy time. And we couldn't do that without a brain, could we? Can you imagine all the little integral parts? Definitely not a mistake. All right. I think it's a work of art. You know, He created us in His image. Everything on this earth. And you can't look at a flower and tell me that ain't a work of art, honey. All right, so let's pat Look at those clouds and that sunset, the mountains off in the distance, right through Phoenix, Arizona, and look at the horizon. Tell me that ain't a work of art. And although us being a piece of his work of art comes with wrinkles, but you know what? Even his flowers have their day. His clouds have their day. The days have their day, their hour. All right. Now look at that. Now I know my hair's still wet, so I'm going to blow dry it and get back on here again. But look at that. Do you remember the last time I showed that to you? A week ago. You can still see a little bit of that gray right there. But it's starting to have a brown tint to it. But I'm going to blow dry it first because you know, even blonde hair looks brown when it's wet. So I'm going to blow dry it. We're going to have another look. By then, this will be dried and set if I can stop talking with my eyebrows and my forehead. Okay, so let's have a look. We dry most the part that's of concern is dry anyway. So this is the area. There's still some gray there, but it's not nearly as much or as visible. Let's check this side out. Yeah, see that? No, that's not bad at all. Almost looks kind of like a sandy blonde instead of gray, doesn't it? Maybe it's the lighting, I don't know. All that right there is part of that gray. All that light. But it looks a shade darker for some reason. Almost looks like a blonde streak. Well, we're going to keep rolling with it and see how much darker it gets. And I can't wait to compare that against that. And I can't wait to see the results at the very end and look at the 4 pictures all together. Or the 5 by then. All right, so let's look at those. Is that dry yet? No. But look at those crow's feet. Look at that. Practically non-existent. You remember my head? They're still there, very, very finely. See right there. Maybe I'm just nitpicking, but I see it. Yeah, look at this guy. I told you, I'm smiling. I've been running it down the sides of this too because this has been trying to get. I've been noticing when I pull it out from under my work visor against that visor, it looks so gray. Right, it was looking so gray, but right here it doesn't look that gray. We'll keep trying. Till next time, guys.